What's up, my ninjas? It's Corey from SKG 9000, and it's time for a top 10 video. One of my favorite anime and manga series, Naruto, is about to reach its conclusion. Waiting for the finale has given me time to reflect on the story, its unique art style, and of course, its enduring cast of characters. There are so many incredible Naruto characters that it was really hard to narrow them down, and this was a really tough list to do. The rules for this list are, there are no rules. That means you could see the Ichiraku ramen guy and Pain all on the same list. Let's not waste any more time and find out. These are my top 10 favorite Naruto characters. The main characters from Naruto, more often than not, have a very traumatic and violent backstory, and none come any crazier than this masked menace. Tobi, Madara Uchiha, whatever you want to call him, it's Obito Uchiha. My favorite thing about this guy was the mystery surrounding him. The build-up to his reveal was way too much for my fanboy brain to take. Even still, his backstory was just as interesting as his reveal. The Dark Apprentice of Madara Uchiha had big plans for the ninja world by taking control of it with his hypnotic, godlike power. The former comrade of Konoha ninja Kakashi, both Obito and Kakashi share the power of the Sharingan Eye. This allows Obito to literally teleport portions of his body to another dimension. This allows him to attack and dodge at the same time. In many ways, Obito is like the corrupted version of Naruto. His passion for his former comrades has been twisted by the evil wills of Madara and Kaguya. And frankly, I just think he looks cool. I love his design, he's mysterious and cunning, and he's a hardcore ninja for a hardcore ninja world. As hard as I am on this character, I have to admit, I love the Dark Avenger, Sasuke Uchiha. The sole survivor of the Uchiha clan, Sasuke is the engine that keeps Naruto running. A ninja of few words, Sasuke is a man of action, and that's why I love this character. When he wants to do something, he does it, with no hesitation. It makes reading and watching him like a game of Russian roulette. Heavily influenced by his older brother Itachi and with genius-level skills, Sasuke plans to bring about a revolution and completely reform the entire ninja world. Dark, brooding, powerful, and completely unpredictable, Sasuke is a great rival for our main character Naruto. He brings with him an arsenal of techniques he's learned from the legendary Sannin Orochimaru, his small time he spent with the Akatsuki, and even his signature technique he learned from Kakashi. He's a master of the Sharingan and Rinnegan techniques, and he's easily one of the most badass characters of the entire series. Who's the cat who won't cop out when there's danger all about? Jiraiya! Damn right. That's right, the Toad Sage has made my list. I just love this guy. He's like the second coming of Master Roshi. Jiraiya is as perverted as he is a legendary ninja. One of the legendary Sannin and master of the Sage Jutsu, and the honorary godfather of Naruto, Jiraiya has left a pretty massive impact on the series. And even though Jiraiya will be fondly remembered for his love of boobs, he is not a ninja to be underestimated. His battle experience and knowledge of the world make him a deadly opponent, but he also happens to be a man of peace. His will lived on in his former students Nagato and Naruto, and I honestly think that Jiraiya might have had the best death scene of the entire series. I will always remember the spiky-haired, kabuki-posing badass. Jiraiya is one of my favorite characters of all time and a true inspiration. Okay, let's switch gears here for a second. Let me give you guys an easy math problem. Great White Shark plus Ninja equals Kisame, bitch! You're going to need a bigger boat for this big blue behemoth. Kisame is a master swordsman, and also happens to be a former member of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen of the Mist. He later joined the Akatsuki where he was partnered up with the legendary Itachi Uchiha, but Kisame is on this list for one simple reason. He's a badass. He's a friggin' half-human, half-shark hybrid. He also happens to be the master of the Samehara Blade. this massive living weapon which consumes chakra and rips flesh to shreds. He can also fuse Samehada into his body, which allows him to transform into this monstrous shark beast, and he has the ability to literally turn a landscape into a vast ocean in a split second. And while I mentioned Jiraiya did have the best death scene of the series, Kisame had the most badass one. Instead of getting captured by the Konoha ninja, he summons multiple sharks to devour him and rip him to shreds. That is freaking hardcore. Madara Uchiha is an overbearing, self-righteous, arrogant asshole. But I'll be damned if he isn't the coolest villain of the entire series. Madara's ability to steal every single scene that he is in is due to his powerfully charismatic nature. And he's just so delightfully evil. He just seems to love being the bad guy. He kind of reminds me of the Emperor from Star Wars. When he was revived as an immortal zombie, nothing could stop him. He was a force of nature. He would launch massive walls of fire, he would summon multiple Susanoo to aid him in battle, he mastered all of the Sharingan and Rinnegan techniques, and not only that, if things got really bad, he would just summon massive meteorites and crush everybody, smashing their skulls clean out their asses. The point is, Madara is not to be messed with. I think aside from the otherworldly characters like Kaguya and the Sage of the Six Paths, Madara might be the most powerful character in the entire series. Everyone should aspire to be like Rock Lee. A ninja portrait of the real-life martial artist legend Bruce Lee, Rock Lee is one of the standout side characters from the entire series. He's even had his own spin-off, Rock Lee and his ninja pals. Rock Lee is a ninja that can't use ninjutsu. He can only use taijutsu, which is hand-to-hand combat. He just happens to be an expert at that because that's what he focused on the entire time. The best thing about Rock Lee is that he's the underdog character. You just can't help but want to root for this guy. His undying enthusiasm and the skills he learned from his sensei Guy have turned Rock Lee into a very powerful and chivalrous ninja. He's fought, he's won, he's lost, he's loved, and he's an amazingly funny character. I wished he would have gotten drunk more often. His battle with Kimimaro was one of the standout battles of the entire series. I guess the creator didn't want to advertise underage drinking and they just decided to ditch that. Either way, I love Rock Lee. He's a true inspiration and he brings out the best in all of us. The best way to introduce a character in an action anime or manga series is through a kick-ass action scene. And that brings us to the Eight Tails Jinchuriki, Killer Bee. Killer Bee's introduction featured him wailing on Sasuke, Jugo, Suigetsu, and Karen, and it was oh so satisfying. The anime version in particular might be one of the best episodes of the entire series. His unpredictable sword style actually put Sasuke against the ropes. But my favorite move that he pulled off was that lariat, where he literally left a massive hole right in Sasuke Uchiha's chest. His rapping skills are questionable, but his friendly personality allowed him to tame the Eight Tails, and he was able to pass this wisdom on down to Naruto Uzumaki. Both he and Naruto are really fun to watch together, and I was really hoping there'd be a little bit more with them in the final arc of the series. Despite that, I love Killer Bee. He's just a really fun character, and he's got the skills to pay the bills. Whenever I think of Naruto, the first thing that pops into my head is the nine-tailed fox, Kurama. To me, Kurama is one of the most misunderstood and tragic characters of the entire series. To the humans in the Naruto series, Kurama is nothing more than a monster, and to the ninja, he's seen as just a massive living weapon. Constantly throughout the series, he's sealed, released, sealed, released. He's constantly on a leash. Repeatedly, he's told by people that he's a menace and that his existence means nothing. It isn't until Naruto frees him from his anger that we finally get to see Kurama evolve as a character. No longer the demon in the shadows, Kurama and Naruto plan to work together to change the ninja world. Even after becoming Naruto's friend though, Kurama takes no shit from anybody, and it's really fun to see him go off the handle on Naruto. If there's one character whose backstory I want to see in full from the very beginning, it's Kurama's. I think this was a missed opportunity for the series, and if there is going to be continuation of Naruto anytime in the future, I would love to see that. And while Kurama is amazing, he can't do everything alone. And that brings us to our number 2 choice. My number 2 choice goes to the namesake of the series, the orange-clad hero himself, Naruto Uzumaki. Just say that to yourself. He's a ninja that wears orange. That says a lot about his personality, doesn't it? The clumsy, knuckle-headed hero of the series may seem simple-minded at first, but Naruto has a lot of depths to his character, which make him a great main protagonist. Growing up an orphan and carrying the nine-tailed fox inside of his body, Naruto was often persecuted by his fellow villagers. This isolation led to his brash attitude, but despite this, he still manages to influence people and bring them together. Naruto's ultimate goal outside of trying to become Hokage is to save his friend Sasuke Uchiha from falling into darkness. This has led him into many dangerous situations and even a cataclysmic world-ending event. But luckily, Naruto has been trained by some of the most legendary ninja of the entire show. Master of the Kage Bunshin technique, Naruto literally has the ability to create about 1,000 clones of himself, which can aid him in battle in a number of different ways. He's also mastered and completed the Rasengan technique, and has also learned the Sage Jutsu, just like his former sensei Jiraiya. And after befriending Kurama and meeting all of the Bijou, he attained a new godlike state. But I think it's Naruto's unpredictability that makes him such an interesting character. One minute, him and Kurama are blowing away a mountainside with one of their Bijou bombs, and the next he transforms into an orgy of naked men to distract Kaguya. Like Rock Lee, Naruto started out as an underdog character, but by the end of the series, he's the savior of the ninja world. Son of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, their will lives on in their son. The number 1 hyperactive, knuckle-headed ninja, Naruto Uzumaki. When you got a series about ninja, it don't get more shinobi than Kakashi. The instructors of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, Kakashi is an amazing sensei. He molded them into the strongest ninja of their generation. Thanks to the Sharingan Eye given to him by his best friend Obito Uchiha, Kakashi has mastered over 1,000 different techniques. His lightning-based Raikiri technique, his copied Sharingan abilities, his ever-faithful ninja dogs, like Pakun the Ninja Pug, Kage Bunshin, Mangekyo Sharingan, and even a one-time use Susanoo. Kakashi is a walking ninja arsenal. Kakashi is very protective of his friends and comrades, and tends to be the voice of reason in many situations. The deaths of his comrades Rin and Obito have really transformed Kakashi into a really complex character. One minute, he's fatherly and protective, and the next minute, he's the most deadly ninja you've ever seen. Always present throughout the series, Kakashi has had a number of battles which highlight his ability to adapt to any situation. If there is a ninja who deserves to be the Hokage, it's this guy right here. Oddly enough, this character does have one strange quirk. He's kind of a closet pervert. He has a thing for Jiraiya's adult novel series, and will go out of his way to escape any mission just to read it in a single sitting. Even still, here at the end of the Naruto manga, Kakashi remains my favorite character of the entire series. Hell, he's the only character from the Naruto series I've actually cosplayed as. Yeah, I actually dug up this old photo. And so guys, that's it! That was my top 10 favorite characters from the Naruto anime and manga series. Did any of your favorites make the list? Do you have a favorite top 10 characters? Please tell me in the comments section below. Before you guys leave, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. And you can also subscribe to our channel by clicking on the channel icon right up here in the corner. You guys can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter for all types of Naruto and anime and manga related news.